So we had this father who was 24 years old who got arrested for, for leaving his kids at McDonald's unattended to go to a job interview. And I told y'all, man, I did a video on the Patreon, which I'm gonna update it. Around the time you see this go up, I'm gonna update it from yesterday and Saturday, so you'll have 3 videos on there. But got a video eventually coming on there. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. Men don't get grace like women do, right? And a larger part of that has to do with men. Men always feeling sorry for these women, these cape defenders, these simp defenders. They always feel sorry for the woman. I remember I talked about on my main channel, I talked about Goodfella TV, I talked about Scotty Barnes, girlfriend came out and said he dropped her for an older white woman, right? And you had a lot of the brothers on X getting on him about that. Oh, you could have been like LeBron, you could have been like, okay, he didn't want to be with her no more. But when these women, don't worry about it, I'm gonna get to that girl about on Abbott Elementary. I'm gonna cut that video today. Don't worry about it. These pro-black people marrying white, I'm gonna talk about that. But when the women do it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Look here, dude. As a man in the black community, let dudes do what they want to do at this point. Women champion, black women champion other women, getting with Brad. That's just what it is. So why do we need to beat up on our brothers about their preferences? Kind of see what I'm saying? So, like I said before, I was just using it as an example. It's always a double standard. And this brother was at McDonald's, so he had to go to a job interview. I want to say the age was 1-3, the oldest was like 10. So he left him at McDonald's while he went to a job interview in the playpen. So he trusted the 10-year-old to watch them, right? People debating whether that's old enough or whatever. This is a new generation, right? These are the type of people, this generation that leave a diaper on their kids until they go on to kindergarten and first grade. So really, they shouldn't really say nothing about parenting because they suck. And I see it every day, right? The vast majority of them. And he had to go to a job interview. Now, I heard, when the news did it, I guess they was in Houston. And he only 24, by the way, so he had a kid at 14. At the end of the day, I don't know why people still doing teen pregnancy after all the data we had on there, right? So, I guess he had them with the same woman. So shout out to that. They, and the mother was coming to pick them up. So basically, he dropped them off at McDonald's. Now, it's not clear whether the police called the mother or the mother was supposed to come pick him up. He like, okay, I got this interview. And, women always running late. So he like, man, I got to be here. I'm going to drop him off at 4:30. You got to, you should meet me. All right, I'll be there at 4:30. And she probably, I'm assuming she probably didn't. And she probably didn't make it. Now, there's no clarity on that point as I'm doing this video, whether the police called her or it was a rendezvous spot where she was supposed to probably be there. They were supposed to exchange the kids, so he's going to the job interview. So he came back about 6:18 from 4:30. He was in there, arrested him. And, at the end of the day, this is why you need a village. Personally, I've been standing by myself and take care of myself since I was like 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? But then again, everybody don't have that maturity. And then my thing where it gets sketchy at is when you got a 1-year-old right there. Now, had he been closer to 15 or that old, I don't know if it's a girl or woman. Had they been closer to probably 15, I'd probably be fine with them taking care of 1-year-old. But kind of tough for me to see a 10-year-old taking care of one and another younger child. I think it was like 3 or 5 or something like that. So it's tough. But my thing is this: you got women in the comment section, berating him and condemning him and all that stuff. But where was y'all at when that lady in Pontiac had her kids, living in trash? And yeah, a lot of people have something to say. A lot of women did have something to say. But we see this all the time. Women going on vacations and leaving their kids by themselves. Don't forget what Blueface mama told them. She said, I could have locked y'all in the attic and ran off with Shaq. Y'all niggas thought that was a joke. No, she really meant that. How many times we see these women, run off and leave the kids abandon the kids for some dick? This dude abandoned them for a job. And of course, he could have went to social services. Don't help no men out, no black men out, no men out in general. But you know why this is? You know why they getting on them? Because they hate black men. I'm telling you that. They turn around and say, well, I don't think black men like black women. If that's the case, why do we marry y'all at an 80% clip? Who else y'all gonna marry? No man really, like, I'm telling you this right now, no man aspiration is to get married. Don't believe that old simp shit where my granddaddy said, fuck your granddaddy, nigga. That old simp ass shit, niggas don't really want to get married like that. Unless they find that woman that, okay. And like Corey Holcomb said, a lot of niggas get married because you don't want nobody else to have her. And I'm saying the G-rated version. That's why a lot of guys get married, because you don't want nobody else to fuck her. That's the R-rated. That's why. But we already know, anybody that, you got homeboys in the field, you've been in the field, married women are the most clapped out here. And married men out here love doing that. So, you know, my thing is this, bro. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. That's how I look at it. Keep that same energy. Because he was doing something productive. These women running off to taking vacations with men, abandoning their kids. What about the parents that had in Detroit where they had their kids sleeping on the front porch? Y'all remember that one? That was like last year. They had them sleeping on the front porch. I forget what religion they was part of and said it was punishment. You had some teenage boys sleeping on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, the parenting out here is wild. What DMX say? New York Ninjas the wildest? Man, these parents out here in the 2020s is the wildest. They'll run up on you. What you gonna do? So, like I said before, women are giving grace. Men, stop giving these women a grace. You have to hold them accountable. You have to hold your wife, your girlfriend, your daughters, your nieces. Hold them accountable for their actions. Don't be, oh, they took it. No. Hold them accountable. It starts there. On these threads, hold these women accountable. Ain't no bailout. Because when it's us in that situation, when it's totally different, he was to a job interview. That's confirmed. These women abandon their kids for some dick and fun. DNF. Dick and fun. And tell me if I'm lying. They abandon their kids to go on a vacation. That lady in Pontiac had them living in filth, babies. Ubering them a loaf of bread and telling them survive. And then this whole thing was postpartum shit, where these women are sending they children to the upper room. You only talk about the crazy baby daddy. You don't talk about these women who sending their child to the upper room for no reason. Y'all don't talk about all these female predators. Another female predator, another Becky, you know, wanted the kid, you know, started recruiting the kids from the middle school or her classroom to wear screen masks and giving them shrooms so they can run the train, they can gangbang her. You know, what about that Brad that just sent that black lady to the upper room and didn't even get life? He got manslaughter 20 years. They bring up Nathan. None of that. None of it. They bring up none of it. They're on hush mode. But when it's a brother trying to feed his family, had his first kid, it sound like at 14 years old, y'all don't have nothing to say, bro. When a woman was a woman on TikTok who had 6 kids and she's 26. And she was saying, you know, this is my life. You know, I'm trying to bet. Oh, she's trying. Give her grace. Nah, man, stop giving these women grace. As men, they don't deserve it. They abuse the grace. They abuse the passes they give for not having accountability. And look at what it gave us. A society of terrible, low-hanging fruit citizens. That's what it's giving us. A society of low-hanging fruit citizens. Am I wrong? And these women are creating these broken homes by picking bad. Our women in our community picked off attractiveness and how bad you are. And that's it. That just need to be said. That's an actual fact and cool. And then, and I'm gonna talk about this too. Don't worry, I got this linked up, threaded up. What they say in Houston, draped up, dripped out. Don't worry, I got some shit coming today. Y'all want to see it today, but you know, the men in the community, they want to be football coaches, but they don't want to be stepfathers. Nah, we done bagging y'all, homie. We done helping y'all. We done tried the best that we could, for real shit. Men that tried the best that we could. So no, it's done giving y'all grace. You know, Antonio Brown, his GoFundMe got up to 80K for homie. I love it, bro. I'm gonna have to make a donation soon. I love it. Because as black men, if we gonna give them grace and not give each other grace, where are we gonna get? Y'all gonna keep complaining about these women out here because it's always a bailout. That's why I kind of fuck with Trump trying to get rid of all that Section 8 shit. I'm telling you, you don't need no man, don't need Section 8, don't need Uncle Sam. I love it. Get it out the mud like I have to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all abuse shit, and this is why they create policies and shit. This is why they create policies, man. Because, you know, oh, you can't use your phone at work. Because then people start fucking abusing it. But that, you know, he gets no grace. He gets no goddamn grace. And I ain't saying he completely, you know, exonerated from or completely exempt from all the shit that he did. Yes, he should have did better. Yes, we have enough information on why, you know, you should strap it up or you shouldn't be getting no girl pregnant at that age. So there is no excuse for that. There is no excuse for that. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Hit the link in the description. It's only a link to the Patreon. Join it. That's where the real channel at. Peace.